All right, welcome people. Welcome to another episode of the Zid and Matthew Show. Remember, like, subscribe to the channel, and share the videos. Tell your friends about the channel and get them to subscribe as well. All right, today people, today me I talk about Dajon Richards, aka Whisper, the most talented young Jamaican footballer locally, barring none. It's not close. Very gifted, very talented, and has been developed well by Craig Butler and the Phoenix Academy. They have done extremely well. Yeah, because we have seen a lot of talents go by the wayside annually in Jamaica. A lot not as talented as Whisper, I give you that, but a lot of talent that could have gone on to do better has not done so. So you have to always give the handlers, the managers, and the person who nurture the talent a lot of credit. So big up the Phoenix Academy. But there's a concern on the ground. It's not necessarily a concern of mine, but I'm in media, people. YouTube people, if you don't know, I'm a sports broadcaster, because not everybody who is on the channel probably know me as a sports broadcaster in Jamaica. They probably just click see the video, maybe like it and click it. So I just want some who are not aware to know that. So I talk to a lot of people about sporting events, sporting games, whether Money Cup, the Costa Cup, Premier League, cricket, football, basketball, whatever happening there, I talk to people about it. And Whisper is the big name this season coming out of schoolboy football. And his talent and his ability, for me personally, is bigger than anything in the last decade in schoolboy football. But there's a lot of concern by people that Whisper is too hype. I haven't thought about it, but I'm hearing it so often with the side say, yo, I'm gonna do a video, and I want people to chime in on the YouTube channel. Comment in the comment section. I want to hear what your thoughts are. They hear him in interviews, he sounds very cocky, very dismissive of his competitors, other schoolboy footballer, people that he has competing in, because he has not played in the senior football in Jamaica competitively. So it's not for the concept. He's way ahead of his age group. So he hasn't played in the Premier League in Jamaica, which is the highest standard of football in the country. Older player, quicker player, smarter player, more talented players. He hasn't played in the Premier League in Jamaica. He's very dismissive of the Money Cup. He's very dismissive of youth football in Jamaica, pretty much. And when he does interview, he sounds very cocky. And persons are concerned that he may be ahead of himself. And the last time he did that interview, Craig Butler was beside him. A major interview that persons are talking about. And on the YouTube channel, I've done a lot of video highlighting the brilliance of Whisper. So a lot of persons are calling me and talking to me, and I said, this boy now going to be because him too show off, him too high. And because Craig was beside him in the last video, they are saying Craig must do better in terms of helping him to keep his foot on the ground, his feet on the ground. I'm not sure what my views are on the topic yet. And I'm normally one that has a lot of views, and I say a lot. And I don't beat around the bush. Because sometimes they want people to be very confident, you know. You want them to be confident. You don't want people that lack confidence. Confidence is very important in how well you do when you go out on the field. But is it true? Because I've seen some interview and he sounds very confident. Others saying it's arrogance, hype, too hype, and he might think he's actually better than he really is. But what jumped out to me is that Craig was singing the praises of Leon Bailey, Kyle Butler and others, but Chippy was the main guy. But whenever you hear Chippy during those days, he didn't say a lot. Nowhere close to Whisper in terms of confidence for people who think it's confidence. And if it's arrogance, he was nowhere close to being an arrogant youngster. When Craig Butler was with him and he was getting some interviews here and there, Leon Bailey was very humble. Leon Bailey is now playing in the Premier League in England. Arguably the best football league in the world. In terms of league football right now, it doesn't get any better than that when you're playing in that league. The only thing he can do now is play for either Manchester United or Arsenal or Chelsea. Well, not Chelsea. Chelsea not doing well right now. One of the big clubs. That's the next step. He's already playing in the best league in the world. He was very humble. So that's the concern, that he stayed grounded. And he has basically made it. I understand the concerns. As I said, personally, I don't know where my mind is at it on the issue. But I've gotten so much calls because, as I said, I'm on radio talking about how, waxing lyrical about how great Whisper is as a talent. On the YouTube channel, if you look at other videos, I've been saying it. And persons are approaching me, they're calling me, they're texting me, saying that, listen, whenever a player thinks he has arrived and he's not, he takes it for granted and it thwarts his development. And persons are wondering if he's going to get ahead of himself and think he has arrived and don't put in the work. So I'm going to leave by saying this. If you know Whisper, if you see the video pop up on social media, pop up on YouTube, if you see the video pop up on YouTube, send it to Richards. Doesn't have to follow me. Doesn't have to follow anybody. But just bear in mind that these are the thoughts of a lot of people. And you're never too old to learn. You're never too good to learn. You might be more talented than somebody else, but they understand certain things more than you. And not only the persons who are around you who are good at what they do are the only persons that can teach you. They are going to be the main people, and you must listen to them. But you can listen to the outside people and think about it. Don't get too cocky. That's the advice that you're getting, Mr. Dejon Richards, aka Whisper. So think about it. Stay humble. Nothing is wrong with being hype. Nothing is wrong with being arrogant. But make sure when you're hype and arrogant, you have arrived. You have not yet played even a Premier League game in Jamaica. I am confident that if you stay focused, you must play a lot for Jamaica, and you must be a professional in somewhere in Europe for a long time. That's how talented you are. The only thing can stop Dejon Richards from making it as a top footballer in Europe, even at the Leon Bailey level. So we're not asking him to be Messi. The only thing can stop him is him. Like, subscribe, share the video, people.